I already have concerns about this puzzle and I haven't even started it yet, but... Why? Oh my god. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have a really special puzzle for you. And I know I say this every time, but today is a different kind of special. So it's the world's smallest 1000-piece puzzle. So let me show you the puzzle. So it's a 1000-piece puzzle from Cheatwell, and as you can see it says world's smallest. The box size is approximately the same as the $2 million puzzle by Mischief. And let's keep in mind that there are almost 500 pieces and this one is 1000 pieces, so I think there's going to be quite a big difference. I actually have a 1000-piece puzzle box for you, like an average puzzle box, so you can see the comparison. It's less than half the size. I'm going to be comparing everything to this puzzle. This is going to be like my go-to puzzle to compare this one. So what it says in the back, it says each puzzle is roughly half the size of a standard puzzle, but size really matters. They're probably twice as challenging. Well, we are definitely going to be putting that to test. They also have other puzzles available in the world's smallest series, and also another thing that it says on the box is the completed puzzle is 42 times 29 centimeters. I'm really looking forward to see how the puzzle is gonna be, because I've never done a Cheatwell puzzle before. I have no idea what the cut is gonna be. I just hope it's not gonna be ribbon grit cut throughout the entire puzzle. It's gonna drive me insane. I think it's time to open it and just see what we have to deal with. I already have concerns about this puzzle and I haven't even started it yet, but the pieces are all ribbon grit cut. Why? Oh my god. On the bright side, they seem like they have different kind of shapes, so hopefully that's gonna make it a bit easier. And it is actually quite small. I would say it's probably like a third of the size. Even though the pieces are ribbon grit cut, the quality of the puzzle is still very good. The pieces are quite thick, they have very good clear picture, and they have a very clean cut. My sister actually pointed out if it's the same size as the other smaller version puzzles I've done. So I have the collection of 3. They're all glued together, but they're 500 pieces and it's actually the same size. That's good to know because I've already done these ones and I know it's doable, and they're all ribbon grit cuts as well. But now I know that they're the same size, so maybe assuming that the finished size is gonna be that big. Can I say that? Can I assume that just by the piece size? Probably. So yeah, that's quite a lot smaller than a normal 1000-piece puzzle. I think I might need a microscope with this puzzle. It's so tiny. Like when I was doing the sorting, I just really came to appreciate my long nails because I was literally lifting the pieces up. Basically just used them like tweezers to, you know, turn the pieces over. I don't know what I would have done without them. Well, this one didn't help because this one broke. And I tried to cover my broken nail by putting nail varnish on it, and it's just more obvious, so yeah. Basically how I sorted the pieces were the clouds, and they're some sort of mixture between clouds and the sky. Then we've got the sky, we've got the grass, we've got the walking area, and then the Colosseum. So that Colosseum is definitely gonna stay for the end because there's just everything in there. Chaos. I'm quite excited to start working on the frame because I want to see how the pieces are going to fit together. If the cut is good and there are no misfits, it's still very easy to enjoy a puzzle, even if it's entirely ribbon grit cut. And on the other notes, we have a perfect day for puzzling because it's miserable outside. It's been raining for a few days now and it's scheduled to rain for another week, so puzzle time. The frame was really simple. It does not feel like a 1000-piece puzzle. I actually compared the sizes of a normal 1000-piece puzzle and the 2 500-piece puzzles I had from earlier, and it's actually smaller. The 2 that I've got are that big together, and the new puzzle is exactly the size of my board that I used to put pieces on. You can see it's slightly smaller than both of them combined. It's tiny. This one fits a regular 1000-piece puzzle. Literally, it goes all the way from one edge to the other. And here it is. I would say it's 1/3 of the size of a normal puzzle. What's really good about it is that it's really easy to know when the pieces fit together, so I had no misfits. You can see the change in the color as well, some gradient on the blue. It's so small that I have way too much space on my board. It feels smaller than a 500-piece puzzle, so it feels like I'm not even putting a 1000-piece puzzle together. But I'm sure that the hours I'm gonna put into putting the puzzle together are gonna confirm that this is definitely a 1000-piece puzzle. I'm just hoping that the rest of the puzzle is gonna be as easy to put together as this was. So far so good. It's very easy to distinguish the difference between the pieces, and also to the point where you know what's vertical and what's horizontal. With the vertical ones you can see that they're more elongated, and then with the horizontal ones they're more like squished together, which I think is a really good plus because that's going to make a puzzle a lot easier. I must say that I'm really enjoying this puzzle so far. I have no idea what's going to happen when I get to the Colosseum. The grass was really easy, so let's see how the skies and the clouds go, and I'm gonna update you on the situation. I must say that it's getting harder because I genuinely thought that the section with the people on it is gonna be the easiest, because when you have people on it, you know exactly which direction the piece is turned. But because this puzzle is so tiny, it's literally like staring at the piece trying to figure out what's on it. And then I've got the box here, so it's literally like looking at the box, looking at the piece, trying to figure out where it goes. I think I'm gonna need a new prescription. I was missing some pieces, so I went through the Colosseum pile and I actually managed to find a piece that has a GLS fan on it. It's so tiny, but you can actually still read it. It's so adorable. I didn't even notice this fan on the box before, but oh my god, so cute. I'm done with the sky, I'm done with the clouds, and just those two things took me an hour and a half to complete. And in total I've been working on this puzzle for 2.5 hours, and I think I'm more than halfway through. But there's always a but. The hardest part is always left for the end. So I've got the Colosseum left, and I think it's gonna be a nightmare because the pieces are so small, you can't really see the detail, and it's gonna be quite hard, I think, to find the right pieces to go in. But I might be wrong, I don't know, I'm not gonna speak too quickly. I would definitely say if this puzzle was in normal size, it would be quicker and easier to solve. I would say the next step was shape sorting, but because there's all the same shape, it's basically direction sorting. Yeah, so I tried to like figure out which ones are vertical and which ones are horizontal. I have no idea how well I did, but we're gonna find out. I've got 250 pieces left, which is basically a quarter of a puzzle, and I still have 1 hour left to go in order to finish at the same time as Movies Forever. So I think I'm doing quite well. I mean, 3.5 hours for 3/4 of the puzzle. Should be fine. I'm not gonna say anything, but it's looking quite good right now. I'm at 4.5 hours and obviously the puzzle is still not done, but my back is seriously killing me because the puzzle is so tiny that in order for me to see what's on it, I need to lean forward so much that I can already feel like all my back muscles work out for me today. Not just the puzzle, it's 2 in 1. Five and a half hours later, the puzzle is finally complete. I would lift it up for you, but I'm lifting it. I wanted to say I was too worried to lift it up because it's really not holding together well, but here it is. I'm gonna put it back down now. Oh crap. Oh good. I didn't ruin it. I wasn't planning to lift it up because it doesn't hold together that well, but it passed the pickup test, so who knows, I was wrong I guess. Even though it was ribbon grit cut, it was still quite easy to put together, it was just the actual size. So I'm gonna have to agree with what's written on the box there, you know, the size makes it harder, and it definitely does, because I think if this was normal size, it would definitely be a lot easier. I would still say that Cheatwell is quite good quality, even though it's all ribbon grit cut, and I think it would make it so much easier if it was random cut. Like, a lot easier. Still very enjoyable though. Definitely not one of the puzzles that I regret putting together. And the entire experience of putting this puzzle together was really interesting because the pieces were so small. It almost felt like doing a surgery, not doing a puzzle. If any of you have ever done one of the smallest puzzles, just let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Just to give some credit to the other puzzle in this video as well. It's a 1000-piece puzzle by Cheatwell. The title is Gradient, and it's my first ever gradient that I've done. So if you want to see me put this puzzle together, just watch it here. Bye!